what was it like when you lost your virginity, and what was the guy's name you lost it to? What the living heck, mate?
Was molested as a baby boy.
Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna be talking about Thomas Bedwell.
Dude, Seth Rollins is cashing in, bro. No fucking way. Whoa, dude. Seth Rollins is cashing in, bro.
I don't know if you guys know who this guy is. He's a little underground, little niche, maybe 15,000 followers on Instagram, but he's been making waves recently. I've been seeing his posts for like the past 2 months, and he has superstar written all over him.
You touch your teacher to get higher grades, you retard gay boy. Mate, I never knew you touch your teacher to get higher grades. All your friends must turn around and think you're a pedo. I never knew, man. But on second thoughts, you're so obsessed with me that your own mum and dad didn't want you, so they're trying to hit undo. Or did they leave to get a carton of milk and never come back? I think they did.
I don't know if you guys saw what he did there, but the way he was able to masterfully flip the script on his haters has to be studied. Like, imagine someone runs into Dr. Disrespect in public, and they're like, holy shit, dog, you're a pedophile. And his response is, I know what you are, but what am I? This is like Pep Guardiola level tactics, and he's probably gotten out of a plethora of allegations with it. But notice how he's not responding to the allegation. It makes me think maybe he did do it, and I don't think the whoever smelt it, dealt it tactic is going to work forever. He also just calls the guy who made the comment a pedophile, in which I don't think the teacher's a kid, so he's probably not a pedophile if I had to guess. To be fair, this might just be Thomas having the reading comprehension of like a second grader and not understanding what he read. But let's just dive into more of Thomas's content. You know, just bust it wide open.
Retard gay boy, you suck people off in the back of the classroom. Mate, I never knew you were a retard, and you called yourself a gay boy. And I never knew you suck your two best friends off in the back of the classroom while all the other students turn around and call you gay. Even the teacher. But on second thoughts, mate, I never knew you were so obsessed with me, mate. Oh, that's right. Did your mum and dad not give you enough attention as a kid? Oh, that's right. Your mum and dad just wished they could hit undo. Or did your mum chase after the milkman and your dad chased after the milk lady for a carton of milk?
I'm not gonna lie, Thomas, you're kind of using the same exact tactic again. But for no reason, it seems, he got ultra specific in this one post, and he was like, you were jerking off both your best friends in the back of the classroom. Everybody was turning around and calling you gay, and it's like, it made me think that maybe the poster was right about this. The video also ended the same exact way the first video did with, your parents don't want you, you wish you can just hit undo. He might have a script behind his phone. I'm like 95% certain all his videos are based off past experience now, because he's getting super specific, at least on this one, and both videos ended with, your parents didn't want you. It makes me think his parents don't want him. But that's just one of my little conspiracies. We love to spitball on this channel. If you want to see more of that, like, comment, and subscribe would be very appreciated. Both these posts I just showed you are from like 8 months ago. Let's get a little more recent and see what he's up to now. Maybe he's changed.
Ortega, do you want to go on a date, gay boy retard? Jenny Ortega! Oh my god, yes, I would love to go on a date with you. But on second thoughts, why are you copying everyone else? Why are you calling me a gay boy retard? Jenny Ortega, I'm not a gay boy retard. But on second thoughts, I'd love to go on a date with you. What time, what place?
This is what I've been saying. He's somehow been making big moves. So Jenna Ortega's reaching out like, hey, want to go on a date with me? She does end up calling him a gay boy, in which, I don't know, he's not really beating the allegations too well. He also has a super weird response to the proposal, because he's like, yes, I would love to go on a date with you. But on second thought, it's really weird you're calling me all these names and messed up. But on second thought, I would love to go on a date with you. And it's like, you can't have 2 second thoughts. I don't want to ruin the fun. I don't want to be the boring numbers guy, but it's like, come on, 1, 2, 3. You can't have 2 second thoughts. We just gonna chalk this one up to him having a second grade reading level, so I don't gotta think too much about it. And this is one of the first posts in which lore starts to get created, because Jenna Ortega keeps getting mentioned in different posts after this, even till this day. There's like 2 more things that have stuck with him over time, so we'll just dive right into the next one.
Never knew you were a retard and gay and jerk off on the back of the bus, spastic. What the flip? I've had enough of this shit. Okay? I am not a retard and gay, and I do not jerk off on the back of the bus, and I'm not a spastic. On second thoughts, mate, the jerk off on the back of the bus part was pretty good, but it was all shit. I never knew you were a retard, and I never knew you were gay, and I never knew you jerk off on the back of the bus, and I never knew you were a spastic. But mate, whatever tickles your fancy, keep doing it to your friend in the back of the bus. And on second thoughts, mate, you'll be hearing from my lawyer, and I'll be taking you to court. Mark my words. And if anyone else does this in the comment section, oh, you'll be getting blocked.
This is the first video in which he actually addresses any of the allegations and he denies all of them straight up. But it wouldn't be a Thomas video if he didn't just deflect, so he immediately starts deflecting right afterwards. And I really don't get what he's trying here, because like, I don't jerk off in the back of the bus, you jerk off in the back of the bus, and I'm gonna sue you for saying that I jerk off in the back of the bus. Like, couldn't they sue you now? And I think it's kind of crazy he has a second thought on literally everything, because a second thought is like, I changed my mind, here's a new opinion. He just has a second thought on literally every single thing he thinks. And if someone ever tells you, you jerk off in the back of the bus, and your first response is, I'm going to sue you for saying that, the first thing I'm going to think is, he probably jerked off in the back of the bus. Like this on Billy Mitchell, I cheated in Donkey Kong, but these guys are saying I cheated in Donkey Kong, and I don't want them to think that, so I'm going to sue them to silence them. But I will say though, I do support this Thomas lawsuit more than I support any of the Ethan Klein lawsuits, so that's something. But I kind of like this approach he's going for. I'm going to start suing everyone I disagree with. Zachary Prince, count your fucking days, buddy. Lawsuits come up again with this guy, but they don't really matter, so let's get back on track about him masturbating on the bus, because that is an allegation that's also stuck with him. And let's just get into the last thing that stuck with him now. Literally the day Charlie Kirk died, he posted this video.
Did you kill Charlie Clark? What the hell, mate? Haven't you got a heart? He was on a campus in America and got shot by some random dude. So no, I didn't kill Charlie Clark. But my condolences go out to his friends and family in these hard times of grief. But you, mate, sent out on Instagram, have no heart. He lost his life and he doesn't get a second chance of life, man. And what you said is disgusting, man.
I'm gonna have to run a little defense for the commenter here. Like, Thomas, it's a question. He's asking you if you did it or not. He seemed to get really defensive over this question. I'd watch out about this guy. Who knows what he did? He also said Charlie will never be able to live again, which means he doesn't believe in the Buddhist cycle of samsara, which, shame on you, Thomas. Yeah, but him supposedly killing Charlie Kirk is the third thing that stuck around. Technically the fourth, because they still do call him gay boy and the R slur a lot, but those are just like condiments that are on top. Now here's a video that combines every single one of these things.
Retard gay boy jerking off in the back of the bus to Jenny Ortega and killed Charlie Clark. What the flip, mate? Are you messed up in the head or something, dude? Because no, I did not make out on the back of the bus with Jenny Ortega with the bus driver watching. And on second thoughts, mate, I never knew you made out on the back of the bus with your best friend while the bus driver was watching you do it and all the public turned around and called you gay. But on third of all, mate, I did not kill Charlie Clark. That is so messed up. Everyone that sees this comment, go report him and take down his Instagram account. He's a disgusting human being that has no life, no soul, and pretty much no heart. And you'll be hearing from my lawyer, mate. Mark my words.
This is like my chronically online endgame. This shit's been building up for like 7 months. And not once in the comment did it mention the bus driver watching while they made out. That just seems like something he added in for a little funsy. But see, at this point, I'm really starting to lose respect for him. Like, cool, I get it. You threaten one lawsuit, you try to stand on business. But then you threaten a second lawsuit and you just keep threatening lawsuits. Buddy, I don't think you got the money for all that. So I just gotta start like studying those commentary videos. I don't know what to say about this guy. He's kind of weird. I don't really fuck with him. We're gonna keep going. He's somewhat funny sometimes.
What do you have to offer? Because she's our bitch. Speak, boy.
So I have to offer, and plus, she's not your B word, okay? She's my girl. And on second thoughts, what I have to offer is, I jerk off on the back of the bus. That's what I've got to offer. On second thoughts, I can also take her to a 5-star restaurant. Food and drinks are free because they're all on me. Then I can take her to get ice cream after the date. That's what I can offer. What? You're gonna sue me for taking her away from your group? How could you? She's my girl, and all I want to do is take her to a 5-star restaurant, and after the date, take her to get ice cream. But how could you?
I think this video is supposed to make a little bit of fun thing. He's like, nah, it's my girl. I treat her well. I don't know if you caught it though. He just admitted to jerking off on the bus in it. He's like, I jerk off on the bus. And it's like, whoa, dog. Mind you, this video was made in September, posted in September. He started denying that in February. He's been denying it for about 7 months and he finally comes clean for a little joke video. Like, gang, if I jerk off on the bus, I'm taking that shit to my grave. Thomas, what are we doing out here? And now that Thomas is a known liar and all the stuff he's denied, think about the Charlie Kirk question again. I'm not going to go ahead and say he did it, but just think about it. I ain't going to go too far into the Charlie Kirk theme because a lot of y'all are pussies, but I have a lingering feeling he might have done it. He also keeps posting that one Polo G audio was like he was molested as a baby boy, and he keeps putting his own picture of him edit next to celebrities, and it's very strange. It's cool, it's funny, tee haha the first couple times, but I've seen it like 20 times now. It's like, gang, maybe we move on a little bit. And I think this dude might be a little autistic, and he feels the need to respond to every single allegation when it's like, dog, you don't have to respond to them. If I get a comment on this video and it's like, oh, you murdered someone in Flint, Michigan in 2004, I'm just not going to look at it. Out of sight, out of mind. I'm recording this video on October 23rd. I have no clue when it's going to come out. I'm probably just going to stockpile it. So thank you all for watching whenever you do watch it. And that's going to do it for the video because I really don't have too much to say about Thomas Bedwell. Like, yeah, he did jerk off on a bus and lie about it for 7 months, but haven't we all? But jokes aside, I think this is another case of get him off the internet. I think he's going to spiral if he keeps going. It ain't my job to make sure that happens though, so we move. And that's going to go ahead and do it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Join my Discord. Both linked in the description. Go watch my other channel where we do live streams every so often, Rehooked, and I'm gonna go ahead and catch you guys later.
Wait, is Jimmy the guy that made the me versus Aiden video?
Yeah, he made the hooked
Dude,
fucking documentary.
Dude, that shit rules.
That's why
Yo, I've been liking this Jimmy guy. I'm not gonna lie.
I
I've
like
been
this
liking
Jimmy
my
guy.
tweets.
Dude,
I-
dude.
What he says makes sense. He makes sense a lot.
This
of the
guy
time.
just gets
Jim-
it right.
Jimmy
Yeah, he
seems
just
like a
gets it right.
YN.